everyone, it's me again, and I wasn't sure what I was gonna do today for my vlog, but I decided that I was going to talk about some stuff that happens all too often. Sorry, I'm like obsessed. I just cleaned my face, so that's why it's all shiny and stuff. It's like, yeah. Anyway. In order to do that while putting away the dishes, because you can't see my strainer, but there's a lot of dishes in there. So, I took like a 2 to 3 year absence from YouTube, even though I was active on it. I used to do tutorials, not tutorials, dude, I'm thinking of my next video. I used to do covers of songs. Whether I liked them or somebody requested them, I would just do covers. And on my last cover, things didn't turn out so well. I think I sounded great. You know, it was more of like a one take, just trying to get a video out there just because I knew that was gonna happen. Because I hadn't gotten one out. Long hair life, bro. Long hair life. Because I hadn't gotten out a video in a really long time, so I just wanted to get one out. I did a one take video, and it did not take too kindly with the viewers. There was a bunch of people who took the time out of their day to watch my video and tell me how fat I was, and tell me how ugly I was. It's taken me a couple of years to decide what I wanted to do after that. And I'm not going to give up singing or anything like that, which, you know, is something that they wish I would do. But, I'm sorry, my dad always puts the dishes back where they don't belong. On the contrary, I'm going to continue to do videos and maybe do a cover every now and again, but sometimes I feel like my voice needs to be heard in a different way. Don't mind me, I'm just throwing stuff. So, rather than deleting the video, which I know is probably what I should have done, I kept the video up. Throughout the years, I've gotten worse and worse comments. International, like, people in different languages telling me that I'm a fat cow and that I should stop singing, and I've gotten a couple of kill yourself comments too. Yeah, that's never fun. Bullying. It's not cool. It's just girl spatula. This isn't even ours. This is my sister-in-law's. Okay. Dog. Wait for the motorcycle to pass. These are not ours either. You can tell that it's summer because I'm pulling a bunch of cookout supplies out of the strainer. So even to this day, I'm still getting comments on that video, and I want to tell those people, if they're still on my channel, maybe trolling around, seeing if I'm uploading stuff, just to tell me that I'm ugly and I'm fat again. I want to tell you guys that you hurt my feelings at first. But then I realized that even though you guys don't like my video, you seem to not like me, you're still watching it. The minute that you click on that, I get another view. It started not to bother me so much. And you're literally taking the time out of your day to add more comments to a video that I made. You're making me more famous. Go ahead, share my video. I'll make it shareable. I'll put it on Facebook myself and be like, hey guys, look at how horrible people think I sound. But the point was not of me to tell these people off through this video. It was to tell them they don't bother me. I may not be the prettiest person in the world. I may not be the skinniest. But somehow, I think I'm gonna be okay. I'm actually like mostly healthy, you know, aside from like normal stuff normal stuff for me, which I'll discuss at a later date if you guys are really that interested. Ugh. Who did these dishes? It wasn't me. Okay. Oh yes. So aside from normal stuff for me, I'm okay with being me. And anybody who bullies somebody else is not okay with being them. So, you know what? It's okay. Because if you're picking on me, odds are you're not picking on somebody else who can't handle it. One day, somebody's going to tell somebody to kill themselves as a meme, and somebody's really going to do it. And then what? Are we all gonna riot? Oh, that was my phone going off. Are we gonna riot? I mean, are we gonna yell at people? Tell them that they should have done something, but they didn't. People need to realize that it's not okay to just tell somebody to kill themselves. When did that become socially acceptable? I mean, I'm pretty sure I saw in the news just a couple of months ago a girl told some kid to kill himself and he did it. So, and now she feels terrible about it and she was held criminally accountable. So, I don't know. I mean, it's up to you. If I'm not gonna censor you because the whole freedom of speech crap. Damn it, somebody's setting off firecrackers. But on another note, to the victims, I want to tell you you're not alone. Sometimes I want to throw stuff at my dog. But I don't do it, do I, Tyson? Come here. Come here. This is Tyson. Okay. He's a big doggy. Yes, you're not alone. Everybody gets bullied at some point in their life, and unfortunately it's something that you end up having to deal with, even when you're not in school. I haven't been in school for 3 years, and honestly, sometimes it's worse in the workplace because it's a smaller community in the workplace, and it's just... Ugh. Anyway, so if something like that is happening to you, I'm asking you not to resort to something like cutting, burning, any sort of type of self-harm. I want you to talk to somebody. And if you can't talk to anybody around you, and you just need somebody to listen, I'm sure you can find some way to message me through YouTube. And we can talk about it. my experience with bullying is that it just, sometimes when you leave it, I'm gonna ask you to stop, sir. Sometimes when you leave it alone, it does go away. But a lot of the times, they just get angrier. And they keep pushing. When I was in high school, this one girl kept spreading a bunch of stuff saying that excuse my language, that I was a whore, that I got pregnant a bunch of times, like more times than even humanly possible in just the 4 years of high school. Well, technically 3. Yeah, because it started in sophomore year, so. And she did not stop. She continues to not stop. And believe it or not, it was all over a guy. A guy who I ended up with anyway. But it was all over a guy. And people stop being friends with me. I mean, obviously, they're not real friends if they're going to stop being friends with me over something as trivial as somebody spreading rumors or constantly picking on me, but so good riddance to them. But I mean, people stop being friends with me. When you're in high school, friends mean everything, right? And then, you know, there's the whole fact of she would tell people that I would cheat on anybody that I dated, so pretty much anybody who had a crush on me would stay away from me. And as time went on, I started just laughing at it, laughing at her, but I wasn't really dealing with it. I needed to come to terms with, I know who I am. She doesn't know who I am. And it still follows me to this day. There are still people who look at me on the street that I've known since high school, but are still friends with her, and they don't look at me the same way as other people do. People are gonna stare, no matter what you do. You just have to do you. And that's it. That's all you need. Who cares what people say? If you want to wear cat ears all the time, do it. If you want to eat all the time, well, I wouldn't necessarily recommend that because you'll probably end up sick, but, you know, if you like food, just eat it. But stay healthy. I mean, if you want to wear a crop top and you weigh 300 pounds, do it. And this goes for guys too. Guys get bullied. If you don't want to play on the football team, don't do it. If you'd rather be sewing, doing some home eccy type stuff, do it. So what if they call you gay? You'll be more of a man than they are anyway. So, the moral of the story, even though I've been rambling on for 14 minutes just about now, is people are gonna say stuff no matter what you do. But an old saying goes, good press, bad press, I don't care as long as they spell my name right. So my advice to you is just do you. Be you. And have fun with life. Because if you don't, you're going to regret it for the rest of it. And some people live to be like 115 years old. Like, you don't want to live with that your entire life. You want to skydive? Go do it. Lord knows my dad does. So, just be you. Be happy and be you. Okay? So that's all for today. Say bye, Tyson! Bye, Tyson!